I was on the cruise with Grandma and Grandpa. I had a lavender lemon drop martini, and it was really good. You aim the telescope at the portal and release the energy. The portal closes with a boom.
We just got, this is called a Defender.
Turn 23, that's like your free space if anyone wants to do this. We put our age. I guess you could put something that happens, but like. Why is this taking forever?
Just give it a hot minute. Okay, just let it start to sizzle a little bit.
I don't want to sizzle. Oh, it smells strong.
Well, it's all liquor. There's nothing other than liquor in it. It is good.
Cooking with Ainsley. We are making my mother's famous lasagna because I want to learn how to make it. So, step 1, cook your beef.
So let that just sit and cook a little bit, and like, cause it's got to brown, but it can sit for 4 or 5 minutes and brown, and then you can squish it up. And while you're doing that,
I've cooked ground beef before.
Start getting the other part done.
What else am I supposed to do?
Well, we got to do the cottage cheese, eggs, pepper, and parsley.
In a bowl?
And Parmesan. So if you read this.
In a bowl?
Oh, it doesn't say, does it?
No.
Okay, so yes. So then in that bowl, you're going to do cottage cheese, eggs, salt, pepper, and parsley. But I don't know if we have parsley. And Parmesan.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
Oh. Oh, this is an open cottage cheese.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's why I asked you.
My beef. Forgot about my beef. I was on the cruise with Grandma and Grandpa. I had a lavender lemon drop martini, and it was really good. So 6:30.
Perfect.
Voila! We did it, we did it.
Okay. Today, we are doing the exit game.
Yes.
We have picked a mildly novice option.
Yes.
We have a more expert one that we'll maybe do in another day or two.
We gotta get our brains back.
We gotta get our brains
motions.
to be thinking outside the box.
Literally.
Literally. So this is the Magical Academy.
This is like the advent calendar I did.
Nobody sponsors these, but we are absolutely in love with this product.
Yes.
As you saw on Ainsley's Vlogmas, she did the advent calendar, which I'm kind of bitter that I didn't get to do. So now we're going to do this exit game.
Yes.
So it comes with instructions. You have to look at the instructions first before you do anything. Whoever has figured this out, and that whatever is the formula to do these at this company, like, kudos to you, because they are so terribly interesting.
Yes.
And although some parts are similar, they're so different. I don't know how long it takes them to create a game, but man, they are so interconnected and interesting. That's what I love about it. It's pretty fun.
There's also help cards, so you get 2 clues before they give you the solution.
There you go.
But the goal is to not use those because you technically lose points if you use them.
Okay, so then we need.
Dear students, welcome back to the Academy of Magical Arts. A new semester filled with challenges awaits. To get you started on the right foot, you will all get new magic wands.
Okay.
We've come to the end of our puzzle.
We have solved the puzzle.
It's taken us 2 hours and 2 minutes.
Which literally felt like 15 minutes. It went by so fast.
I really didn't think it was
went
that
by
long.
So fast.
We had some tough ones. We ended up using 3 help cards. Some of the help cards we used, but it gave us the exact same information we had, so we didn't count it.
They weren't useless. They were
they
useful.
didn't give us any benefit. So
yeah.
We used 3. One of them was a solution card, but I blocked the solution and we figured it out.
Okay.
Anywho, do you want me to read this again?
Yes.
Okay. Done. Stop the timer. You aim the telescope at the portal and release the energy. The portal closes with a boom. The danger passed. Then it occurs to you that you left the elixir in the greenhouse. Before you have time to go get it, the academy director finds you. You learn that the polterbolts were captured with the help of your potion and are now sleeping peacefully in the broom closet. The professor was actually after the multi-energy stone and opened the portal and lured the polterboards to the surface as a diversion. In acknowledgement of your awesome service, the Academy of Magical Arts would like to extend its thanks to you. Take riddle cards W, X, Y, and Z, which are our last 4.
Put this.
Got 4 little polterboards.
So we should, there's 2 pink and 2 purple. We should each take a pink and a purple.
Yes, I want this guy.
Okay.
You pick next.
I will take this guy.
Doop.
Okay.
These are our little polterboards.
What do they say? Fabulous member of the community of magicians.
Yep.
Oh, they all say that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel like I haven't vlogged much this week. I know I have some footage from when my mom and I worked together still that we're gonna use this week. And she sent me some stuff. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. But I'm back in Ontario. Unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword, guys. There's never gonna be a winning situation when it comes to this scenario because either I gotta leave wifey and the new fam here, or I gotta leave my family. So what's life for you? It's just part of life I'm not used to yet. My mom sent me home with 2 packs of French vanilla mix, so that's what we're having this morning. I have about 3 minutes where I have to go in those doors, and this cup is full and steaming hot. And I let it cool off before I left the house. And this cup isn't extremely insulated, so I need to figure out what the heck's happening here. But it's New Year's Eve right now, guys. It's almost 7 in the morning, but it's New Year's Eve. Don't have any plans as of right now. I need to do yes yapping, more sipping. So, see ya.
Okay, Ainsley. It's New Year's Eve. Technically New Year's Day at this point. At my friend's house, we're together for New Year's, which is a great night. Really nice to like with a bunch of friends and stuff. But I've just used their downstairs bathroom, and I just have to point out, you know me and bathrooms and stuff. Look at the size of this toilet tank. If I had a measuring tape right now, I would love to measure it because it's gotta be close to 3 feet wide. That sucker, look at that compared to the seat. That's nuts. That's a whole lot of toilet tank, that's all I have to say. Okay, Ainsley, Happy New Year!
Go Psychic Saturday! I've drank about 0 of this still because it's still too freaking hot. So I need to get up earlier and boil this earlier so it cools off sooner. Anywho, I'm promising to you guys that next week I will be a better vlogger. Okay? It's been, the last 2 weeks have just been very busy and interesting. Well, 3 weeks even. Like the week before Christmas, I was working a bunch, trying to pack, get everything ready, go home. Went home, the first few days was just hectic as hell. And then we had a family over and just all that fun stuff. And then this past week, I came back, which was also hectic as hell. And then I feel like I've just been catching up on sleep, which is so weird because I only had 1 day where I didn't get much sleep. Like, well, 2, but like the night before I left to come back here, I didn't go to bed till later and I had to get up so we could leave around 6. So I was up around 5. So I only got about 4 hours of sleep. And then it was like a 20-hour travel day almost. That was a rough one. Also, shout out to all the people who said Happy New Year's when my mom was with them. I went to school with all 3 of them throughout, from elementary school to high school. At some point we were in school together. So it was really cool to see just how excited you guys were to be in the vlog. We appreciate it. And yeah, with what they said, I hope everyone had a really good New Year. It's exciting. New Year's here. It kind of went by really fast. And I'm just jibber jabbering in my car.
So there's my daily life vlog today. Sitting in our new toy that we just got. This is called a Defender side-by-side. Oh, Mama is going fishing in style now.
Happy New Year to all those out there. It's January 1st today. You're seeing this on January 2nd. Whoa, 2 days into the new year. Anywho, I've done nothing but sleep and work since getting back from Christmas. And I want to go back to bed. I need a second nap today. But it's January 1st, so we're making new bingo cards for the year. Because last year, we made bingo cards. And we're doing it again. And hopefully I can cross everything off of my bingo cards. I'm going to repeat some of the ones from last year because just didn't get them all. Well, I didn't get them. Well, some of the ones I did get, I want to repeat because I was like, it was a good thing I did. Like, it was good to do that thing. So let's do it. Finished writing my bingo card. Last year I drew on mine a lot more and I remember being so frustrated. So this year I only drew 4 things and then regretted it as well. So maybe next year will be my perfect year for a bingo card. Well, yeah. So mine has a lot of writing. I'm still debating if I'm going to take a Sharpie and just go over the squares just to make those lines a little bit thicker to really pop where the squares are. And I drew my 23 in red because I did that last year just for funsies and I actually quite liked it because I want to cross everything off in red. It makes it a little more fun, you know? Last year, I feel like I had a couple that were just way too like wide range. So there was no specific end date to like cross it off. So I tried to make them more achievable this year so that I can like feel a little bit more successful. If that makes sense. Like I did cross off over half the ones from last year, but I wish I could have done more of them. My 2026 bingo card consists of reading 10 books, getting a full-time job. Are you listening, please, as well? Okay, good. Reaching 5,000 subscribers here for you guys on second Saturday. Add 5 meals to my recipe book because I just stole a bunch of recipes from my mom's recipe book while I was there at Christmas time. And I just put them into my new cookbook. So I want to cook enough to find 5 recipes that I really like and think are worthy of the cookbook. Get a first home, because we got plans, so that might be sooner in our future than I think we thought it was going to be. Very excited. Complete a workout program because I've yet to do that. I always get stuck on the last day. Create a morning routine. No social media for 1 day. I wish I had done that one last year. Drink water for 1 week. Clean out my closet because I have way too many clothes. I want to post consistently on my YouTube channel for 6 months. Haven't started off hot here, but you know what? New year, exactly. I want to be outside for 5 minutes for the majority of the year. Turn 23, that's like your free space if anyone wants to do this. We put our age. I guess you could put something that happens, but like your birthday's kind of a guaranteed thing, so it just makes it fun. Plan videos for 1 month to post. Go to Niagara Falls, which is in the exact same spot it was on my last bingo card, and I never did it. I've never been, so I want to do that. If I can, it'd be fun to earn my first YouTube check of some sort, whether that's 5 cents or $5 million. Walk every day for a month. Organize my hard drive because it has just become very cluttered and I'm not happy with how I've organized it. Save $2,000 of like just set aside, not like put aside to then use it this year, like put aside. Fix my sleep schedule because that's not too good. Celebrate 3 years with the wonderful human being to my right. Reach 500 subscribers on my channel. Create a night routine. Wake up at 6 a.m. for 1 week and lose 20 pounds. I drew a little scale. I put lose weight and then the scale number is -20. Did you see that? It's also a fun way to do it because I feel like a lot of people, when they make their New Year's goals, like, you don't ever physically write it out somewhere to look at all the time, necessarily. You could be that person, but, like, this makes it so fun because you get to cross it off. And, like, obviously, if you can get a bingo, you're gonna feel so accomplished just because it's, like, a bingo. Like, that's pretty lucky if you can get everything done. But, like, I didn't get a bingo done last year, but I got over half my things done.
Good morning. Today is New Year's Day, 2026. And I'm slightly hungover, which, listen, it is what it is on New Year's Day. Went out with some great friends that I haven't seen in ages, so had a lot of fun with that. We're home now. We bought a little toy, my husband and I, to tour around with now instead of snowmobiles. And seeing as how I'm going to be out a little bit more outside in the wintertime, I have a lovely pair of just like snow pants that I wear all the time, but they're too long. So I'm going to cut them down today. I'm going to hem them and then put some bias tape on them is my goal. I've had this for 8,000 years, so we'll see how that works out. So I've got these old snow pants they work fine. Anyways, I'm just gonna literally like sew them and then cut them and then throw the bias tape on them. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy. They're just snow pants. But I didn't want to try and mark the pants all the way around, so I got smart. And this is what I did. I actually put a mark on my sewing machine so that when my pants fit in, I just have to sew to the mark. Work smarter, not harder. So anyways, I'm gonna see how this goes. I gotta set up my machine, get these cut. My husband also has a pair of ice fishing pants that they're just too long too. So they have a flap that like extends out, but whenever he clips it back in, it always falls out and it's a pain in the butt. So I think today, I have 1,000 things to do, but this is number one we're gonna start tackling today. So follow along. Here we go. Side note, my grandma gave this sewing machine to me like literally 25 years ago. Still works like a charm, so thanks, Grandma. Up in heaven where you are. Sewing machine still gets used. It actually got used to sew the fuselage of a float plane one year. It's been around the block and it's sewn for a lot of things, so. One pant length sewed. Now number two. There's so many rocks in these pants, just because they're curled up all the time that like there's rocks falling all over the place. It's all over my table. They're all over the floor. Not that I really like wash these or wipe them down before I started. Side note, is anybody else out there that are sewers that have like their fabric scissors? Do you hide them from like the rest of your family? Because these are like the sacred scissors. I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but I hide these bad boys all the time so that they only have to get used for fabric. Not sure if I'm the only one out there that does that. Pretty sure there's lots of people that do that, but I hide my fabric shears. Okay, so they're both cut off now, and now I'm ready to put the bias tape on. If anybody's wondering why I pre-sewed them and not just cut them off and put the bias tape on, that's because they're insulated pants, so there's like an outer shell insulation level and then this kind of slick one, so I thought it'd just be easier to cut it or sew it and then it's all together instead of trying to like it all like slipping and sliding and moving around. Final product. It's not necessarily pretty, but it's done and it's 10,000 times better than having stupid, horrible, flipped up snow pants.